Hi, it's Lonnie. Welcome to Grace Blossoms for You. Today I have a bit of a project share for you, and I want to show you some of the slow stitching I've been working on. So, two ladies that I've been following are Carol at Wonky Stitching with Carol. I think it's called that. I'll link it in the description. So what I did here was I made some whimsical mushrooms, and she encouraged us to do that, so I followed her way of cutting the mushroom cap. She likens it to a hat, so I tried that. Here I took a heart that I had cut and I just kind of rounded off the bottom and flipped it upside down. And so yeah, I did that in my spare time waiting in the car. And there's the back. I may turn it into a journal card, I'm not sure yet. Okay, so that's one. Hope you're all doing well this fine morning. Hope it's fine where you are. All right, so then next I have Create and Craft with Christine. And I've done these over the last little while. And that one is just part of a doily on top of some lace. And then there's a doily that I actually made, crocheted, and a bow on there. I outlined it with a chain stitch in a multicolored thread, and also topped that off onto lace. And underneath I watercolored some fabric, so I have that as the base. Then there's this one. I drew a dragonfly. I followed someone's tutorial on that too, and I can't quite remember at the moment who it was, but they used wire for the wings and all I had was a metallic thread, so I figured that should work. So that's probably going to go for my blue journal. And here's another one. This pattern I got off the DMC website, I believe. I added the word bloom, and that could also go in my blue journal, so kind of like how that one turned out. Then I did this one on black, and this is part of a lace shirt that I had, so I just cut that out. And then probably my favorite one is this one with the bees. And I just gave the bee some color over here. Since it was all filled in over here already, I just added some yellow thread and I added some greenery here, and then I outlined it with a dark yellow or dark gold maybe, just to kind of match the dark of here. And so two different sizes. Some people are topping theirs, making theirs double layered, and you totally can. I mean, nothing to say you cannot. In fact, I've done some like that, but I get twice as many done if I use them individually, and I'm not going to be making that Hexi mat. So far, these are all just for fun, and I'm going to incorporate them into my paper or fabric journals. However, I get inspired to use them. Might actually give some away in Happy Mail, but I do have our in-person meet and greet locally here this coming weekend, so I might surprise somebody with one of them. All right, so that's all I have for you today. So I hope you have some time to craft today, and remember to look up. Jesus is coming soon. Have a great day. Bye for now.